Hello, 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 and welcome back to the crew. We are in a really abbreviated version of Dallas. Continuing from the last episode, we got some more missions to do. Some more places to drive through, apparently. Work the body. Sure, we'll do that. There's actually another player, like, right in the same town as we are. That's interesting. Yeah, you don't see very many other players on here. Like, I think part of it's because the map is huge, and the second part is it's not really a new game anymore. You know, the Crew 2 is out. A lot of people moved on. And could you imagine having Grand Theft Auto set on this map? That would be awesome. Like, just huge map, battles going on everywhere. It'd be awesome. Of course, you got to get reminded of the trials for the 9,999,857th time, because that's completely necessary. Well, it's not as bad as those phone calls in GTA. Those just like, what were they even thinking there? You know, in Grand Theft Auto Online, you have Brucey and Simeon and everyone else calling you every 5 minutes, asking you to do something or buy their crap or whatever. It's like, no, I don't want to do any of this stuff. Shut the hell up. I'm doing my own thing, you know? It's worse than those scam callers in real life, because at least then you don't have to answer the phone or listen to them. There's Jet. And we got some car parts coming up here. I'm going to go pick those up real quick. Shouldn't be too hard to find because it's kind of an open area. There's a tractor. I think that's what we're. It's in some guy's. Is this illegal? Is this? It's in some guy's barn, fenced off. And we're just gonna take parts off of it and run. Apparently, I mean this place isn't even abandoned. There's a nice house right there. There's cars in the driveway. We just stole parts off of some guy's car that he had in his barn. Then again, we've probably committed like 20,000 hit and runs by now, so yeah. We got our good old Challenger, our starter car. Drive 25 miles in an American vehicle in the South. It's a redneck achievement. Okay. That's a thing that can be achieved. That's a wall. Those hurt. Most solid guardrail ever. Okay. Oops. It's an MPV. Soccer mom mobile. They hate crossovers. Do I really need a reason? A lot of it's because, I mean, you know, they're trying to have they have the worst attributes of a car in an SUV, so yeah. It's like they're as big as an SUV, but they don't have the power. It's like they're just big just for the sake of being big. What's the point of that? If you're gonna drive something big, you better have the power to back it up. Otherwise, it's just stupid. You know, back in the 70s and 80s, they had station wagons. And, you know, station wagons weren't exactly wimpy sometimes. You can get the same engines in those as you can get in a muscle car. You can't. Well, okay, technically they're working on a four-door Mustang, but still. Everything had V8s back then, and it was awesome. And even the stuff that didn't, you know, they didn't have hundreds of pounds of safety equipment on board that most people aren't even going to be able to use. And the only time that stuff would ever pay off is if you already fucked up, so. Anyway. Enough ranting about how crap modern cars are while driving a modern car. Well, then again, this is the Challenger SRT8, so. It's not really a good example of a crap modern car. Was that a AI racer mobile thing? Yeah, that's a crap modern car. Can't find it right now. Then you had RX-7s back then with the rotaries. Even the 90s. Stuff in the 90s is still way better than the stuff they make today. It's lighter. While it's not as powerful most of the time, unless you're talking about Mitsubishi's. Mitsubishi anymore is basically the new Kia. I keep getting distracted. What was I talking about? I forgot. Well, yeah, anyway, cars in the 90s. So way better than most new cars today. You know, you don't have all the ridiculous safety equipment. You can actually... The driving experience is a lot more visceral. You know, it just doesn't freaking compare. And you can say that a lot of modern cars are more powerful than they were 10 years ago. You know, in the most part that's true, but they need the extra power to compensate for the extra weight. So really, they're mostly just the same on power perspective. I mean, the Challenger is like 4,000 pounds. When in comparison, there's like a Lexus made in the 90s that weighs 4,000 pounds, and it's a four-door luxury car. I think it was the GS series. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway. So another thing I don't get is why some companies don't just give their cars names that would be a lot easier to remember instead of numbers. You know, like BMW. Infiniti's the worst offender right now. Infiniti, all its cars are Q something. It's like, if all your car names start with Q, then why even have the Q? There's literally no point to any of that. You're just confusing everybody. Don't even get me started on Mitsubishi. So what's happening here is the Korean brands, Kia and Hyundai, they're moving up market. They're trying to become like a mid-level luxury brand, kind of like Lexus. But in the meantime, Mitsubishi's getting rid of all its heritage of everything, and now they're basically the new Kia. Which, yeah, Kia was not one of the good brands in the 90s. They basically just make cheapo throwaway cars back then. And that's pretty much what Mitsubishi is doing now. Just making cheap pieces of crap that people are going to throw away in 10 years. Anyway, here we go on with another mission. I think. It was a long drive. Monster Arena. Wait, what? Oh, I got a monster truck. Monster truck! Welcome to Monster Jam. With a ridiculous spoiler. Oops. I can get used to this. I don't know what this has to do with anything, but it looks fun. How many points do I need to get? Oops. Sure, that's a thing. 500. Get the 500. Ooh, there's a gold one. How do I get the gold one? Better not have anything to do with driving a Prius. That'd be hard. Okay, that was a thing. Did I get points for just doing weird illogical flippy things? That'd be hilarious if I did. Okay, now I got a movie. What is going on here? Got a Corvette and the burnout thing. You know what? I was thrown into this so fast I have no idea what's going on. Holy crap, 300 miles an hour. That is an insanely fast Corvette. Yeah, there's another run. We're at 990 level though, that's why. We got a parachute. Corvettes are awesome. Okay, I got interrupted at the end of the monster truck thing, and then I immediately got thrown into this. So I don't really know what's going on here. Okay. And I'm thrown into a drift race? Also, it doesn't explain the mechanics at all. It just throws me straight into this. This is a Scion FRS, I think. Not that bad of a car. A little underpowered for my taste, but it's alright. It's an attempt at a sports car. Good drifter, though. Rear-wheel drive. Instantly makes it better than like 90% of the cars on the market. Oh, it's a BRZ. BRZ, FR86, same thing. Okay, what? Okay. Oh, that's how that works. I didn't know that was a trials. I was trying to go through, do one of the storyline missions. Now I got a lot more stuff, and I can't see what the next mission's supposed to be. Drift Tuner. Xfinity Speed Challenge. That's where I was trying to go. Why didn't I go there? There's fast travel here. Okay, here we go. Maybe. Am I still recording? I don't remember. Yeah, I am. Okay. Go dink around off the road for a bit. Go off the road even more. Chase invitation. I don't really have time for that. How long have I been recording? 9 minutes. Okay. Off-roading in a Challenger. It's probably not the smartest idea, because it's not really designed to go off-road, but, well, now it is, so just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, here we go. The next storyline. Actually, I think I'm going to end this episode here since I did the trials. And that'll be a spin-off episode, and then this will be the start of the next episode. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, or subscribe, or all three if you want. And click the bell icon, since that's a thing, if you want. Anyway, this is Strike 9716, signing off for now.